Have you ever wondered what it's like living with Stargardt's disease? A world where darkness slowly creeps in, stealing away the vibrant colors and sharp edges of life. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that your vision will never be the same again. The faces of loved ones, the smiles of your children, the beauty of the world around you, all slowly fading away. For Llewellyn, this is reality. Diagnosed with Stargardt disease, a genetic disorder that's robbing him of his sight. But despite the darkness closing in, Llewellyn refuses to give up. He's fighting to hold on to the things that matter most: his family, his independence, and his dignity. Join us on this journey as we follow Llewellyn and his family as they navigate the challenges of Stargardt's disease and the hope of a life-changing treatment in Germany.
So when I was diagnosed, the diagnosis came in 2019, but the signs of, let's call it vision deterioration, happened in 2018, which led to a series of ophthalmologist appointments with a series of tests. Come to the conclusion in 2019 that I've been diagnosed with Stargardt's disease. Stargardt's disease is a macular disease. It affects the retina, which is the back of the eye, specific to the central vision. What the body cannot do is process the vitamin A, and so excess dirt, if you will, is left, and that is what kills the cell, and the cell cannot regenerate. One of the other challenges is fetching the kids from school, and when they are doing school activities, sports, not able to see them when they are doing the sport. That is one of the challenges. I'm reliant on them looking for me. The kids by now know to look out for dad, and so when dad is there, what is important for me is that they see dad, and that dad is present there for them. Even though I can't see them, they can see me. And
the way that it's impacted our family life has been something that I have been trying to put into words for a long time, but it's not easy. I think that it has impacted the small things like bedtime stories for our children, things like being there, small things like, dressing the children in bright colored clothing when we go out so that we can easily identify them, not going into crowded spaces where there's chaos so that we could mitigate the risk of him trying to find them.
Well, it's a big one, losing your independence. If you were to just role reverse, you can think for yourself what that inability does.
Sad, because then he can't do then he can't do with the stuff that he needs to do. So like read something for work, but he can't see it and there's no one to help him. That he's strong, that he cares for us, that he will do anything for us, that he helps us with schoolwork and work.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
I like to swim study, I like to drill study, I like to jump study. Kisses me every time, gives me smoochies, and he carries me and he has strong muscles.
What I admire most about him is that when he was diagnosed, there was no anger towards me and the kids. He never turned away from God, even though it is something that a lot of people tend to do when going through something so life-changing. I admire his positivity, the fact that he's just always so optimistic.
Well, it's life-changing. So the treatment in Germany will allow me the possibility of getting my independence back. It will allow me to achieve so much that one would have thought may have not been possible. What I would like the kids to remember about me and how I face this challenge is that never give up. Whatever challenges come your way, never give up. And I like to think that I am just displaying it in my daily life. And so although Dad has an impediment, to them Dad is still normal because Dad is still doing normal things. Although challenging, is not going to restrict me.
This treatment to us will be life-changing. It will mean that Llewellyn gets his life back, his independence back, and the ability to do what he so badly wants to do daily. Our kids will be able to have a dad that can do simple things like reading a bedtime story, being able to go watch LJ's soccer match without having to wonder who he is out there on the field.
So how you can get involved and follow us is through Facebook, the Vision Will Live project. This is where you can follow the journey. We are heading to Germany. We are going to undergo the treatment in Berlin. And this is where you can get insight into what will be happening.